Hello friends, welcome to Right Clicks with Saravana. This week I am going to tell a small story, but it's a real story. The United Kingdom, the Great Britain, had been a leader, head of Commonwealth, has been a leader in many spheres, including sports. But in sports, in one particular area, that's cycling, for almost 100 years till 2003, British could win only one single Olympic medal. So that has been a major concern for them. In 2003, they engaged Dave Brailsford, who himself was a cycling professional, later became a coach. So he was engaged as the performance director of the Team Sky, that is the UK's professional cycling club. So he was given the task of winning more medals in cycling. So he was engaged in 2003. Before that, for 100 years, they could win only one medal. But what has happened? Just in 5 years, in 2008 Beijing Olympics, in the cycling sector, British could win more than 60% of the gold medals. Not only that, after 4 years, in the next Olympics in London, they made 9 world records and 7 Olympic records. Not only that, in that same year, in 2012, the Tour de France, that is considered as the biggest event ever in cycling. So that was won by the British for the first time. Not only that, after that, in the next 6 years, they could win the same trophy for 5 years, almost in the successive years. So friends, in 2007 to 17, before that it was complete drought. But in 2007 to 17, in these 10 years, British could win 178 world championships and 66 Olympic and Paralympic medals. So what has brought this dramatic change? What exactly Dave Brailsford did to the cycling team of UK? He did not make any dramatic change. Rather, he believed in a concept called aggregation of marginal gains. What exactly it means? It means instead of just focusing on one or two areas, he made the entire cycling team effort in all spheres. The entire cycling effort has been broken into many pieces, and he was focusing on all those pieces, trying to make at least a small change in everyone. That's the marginal gains in different things. They got aggregated, and that has given this huge success. For example, what Dave Brailsford, what exactly he did? He was focusing not only on the quality of cycles and the general health of the people and all, but even on small issues like the ergonomics of the biker's seat and the nutrition of the players. Not only that, he made all the players to carry their own pillows to the hotels where they were going to stay, so that their sleep should not be affected because of different pillows or mattress and all. Not only that, he engaged a team to identify the best massage spray, so that immediate recovery can happen. And he engaged a surgeon's team to educate his players how to hand wash effectively, so that to avoid any kind of infection from happening. So these are all the different areas he focused, and he could really bring in some marginal gains in each sector, and that has given him the success. So friends, this is aggregation of marginal gains. But what exactly we believe? We always somehow believe in something dramatic things happening, a dramatic outcome. We always overestimate the importance of some defining moment, make or break moment in our career or in anything what we do. But this Dave Brailsford has proved beyond doubt that by focusing on marginal gains, we can really achieve success. Friends, there are many things to learn from the experiment or the success of Dave Brailsford, but in my opinion, the most important thing is think small. So he has proved the power of tiny gains. By focusing on, research has proved, by focusing on 1% marginal gain every day, in 365 days, in a year, we can improve ourselves up to 37 times. That's huge. But the reverse is also true. If we get into this 1%, small, very 1% marginal loss every day, by end of 365 days, we will be reaching up to the level of 0. So that's the significance of tiny gains, marginal gains. So friends, the takeaways from this video, understand the importance of marginal losses. For big gains, we need to be aware of and avoid the tiny losses also. We should not be taking the tiny losses for granted. Second one, understand the importance of marginal gains. Because marginal gains stack up. Marginal gains stack up to such an extent that it will give finally a good result. And the third one to learn from this is basically what he talks about is the continuous improvement. Rather than looking at a make or break situation or a defining moment, focus on continuous improvement where the discipline is really, really very important. So continuous improvement in your family, in your professional career, or in your investments, or in your personal health issues. So we need to be focusing on continuous improvement. Okay, that is like aggregating a daily gain. And in my opinion, there are only two pathways to ensure this continuous improvement. One is by addition. Addition means doing good things repeatedly again and again or more. And the second one is subtraction. Doing bad things less. Trying to bring the bad things which we are doing to a lesser amount. So friends, this is all about aggregation of marginal gains. By understanding the aggregation of marginal gains, 1% marginal gain every day may not be noticeable or may not be a notable thing, but over a long term, it will definitely have a very, very meaningful effect. So that's all in this video, friends. I am sure you must have liked this video. If so, you may subscribe to this channel. Until I see you next week on some other interesting topic, bye-bye.